This is great.
Wait, what do you have in your hand right now?
This is what you're gonna wear.
What is it? Is that for my?
Put it over your head.
Wait a second. Give me this fucking thing. Hold on. Give me this.
Put this up.
I'm guessing it's for a sack or something.
No, look. No, yeah, your sack.
Like on balls or something?
No, you put the mic through it.
Oh my god! I thought it was like some sexy underwear.
No, this is.
Oh my god!
Wait, now squeeze that tight, like the metal together. Like, all right, you gotta like squeeze your neck. Squeeze that.
Oh, dude!
So, see what I mean? Like you gotta squeeze.
Wait, so it goes in this part.
Yeah, and then you had to like. I think I don't know. You want? No, hold on, get it on. I'm gonna show you what. Now you gotta do your neck. Your neck has got a little bungee thing.
Oh.
Yeah, just get your neck. All right, now put your mic through there and tighten these two pieces of metal tight. It's like so ridiculous. All right, yeah, squeeze that tight. It's probably meant for I don't even know. I mean, what do you want for 99 cents?
I don't know if it's gonna work with this mic though. See, it keeps falling through. Yours isn't falling through?
No, it's just,
how's yours not falling through?
Because the head is bigger. Well, I'm not saying they're going to work anyway, but I thought they were
That's hilarious.
Funny gadget.
No, but now I want it to work.
All right. Oh, my gosh. I can We got it. It's not the most comfortable, but wait. We got to figure out. Yeah. All right.
Hold on.
All right. You got it. Maybe.
Hello? That's not right. It's going to fall right out, right?
Yeah, might have to double it, like pushing it together.
Oh man,
so stupid. That mic is not appropriate.
I know.
It's okay, but yeah. So this was
my mic's too small for this.
This is the gadget that I bought.
All right.
And yeah.
You know what though? I don't.
It's you can't get close enough. I thought it was amusing for 99 cents.
Doesn't it look like it should be made for a penis though? Like if you can't get hard and like you. Are you shit?
Wait,
Cindy,
no,
what did you don't know what you bought.
Look what it says. This is the instructions. It says empty bowl of water.
Empty bowl of water?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Yeah, because that's how, oh my God.
But the microphone is in there.
The empty bowl of water is for like, you ever seen a penis when it touches cold water and it gets small?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's what this is for, is to that helps you fucking keep it straight. They can't sell it on Temu telling you that it's for a microphone. It's for a penis. This thing is for a gosh dang penis.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you right now. I'll go try it on. I'm telling you right now. That's what it is. This little thing
Don't go try.
Which, that's what it is.
Is that why I said empty bowl of water?
Yes, dude. Empty bowl of water is a Chinese proverb that means like soft dick.
Oh, no, but you're such a...
Yes. It's an old... It's like a Confucius. A Conducius.
Confucius says.
Conducius
empty
says.
bowl of water.
All right, now this thing is literally stuck on me for the rest of the podcast, which is hilarious.
No, wait. Let me get it off. Let me get this penis contraption. Oh, wait. Oh.
See, it's stuck now. Hold on.
Wait, what's this?
What was that?
Hey.
That's what I saw when I needed money when I was a junkie.
Hey, Instagram. I'm putting out a clip tomorrow about how you will not see anything coming in my mouth. That's a bit I did over the weekend. It's an old ass bit, and the clip is going up tomorrow. And this is ancient Chinese.
Luke, I want to suck your penis.
Put in water.
Put in water.
Oh my God.
All right. That's some pretty crazy stuff. But it's made for a pee-pee, yeah. You know?
All right, I'm going to show.
I like it, though.
I'm showing this to the camera so everybody can.
Cold, yeah.
I mean, this is not going to make for great audio on the podcast, but
this
is a good clip.
Jesus, look at this thing.
It's stuck.
Got it. It's a slingshot for your ding shot. It is. Look at it.
I can't believe
whip
it.
Your penis and whip it. Wow, Cindy, your buying disgusting things on Temu. What is happening?
I'm on. I'm back.
It looks like it does look like it's like
Totally thought
it was a dildo. You knew you're a lesbian. You
No.
looked at you and it's a dildo holder. It's a strap-on holder. How do you, as a lesbian, you can't tell me that you didn't see that and be like, that's a dildy strap.
But why doesn't Temu okay, listen.
Welcome to Degenerate Boomers Podcast.
Yeah,
the
hi.
podcast that has the best intros where we intro like the most professional podcast out there. My name is Todd Gursslin. I'm with the one and only
Cindy Arena.
Cindy Cock Holder buying Temu gifts. This is what like. Look, this is what I got. All my
Todd, I got you this for your son to wear when he's playing on his new PlayStation. He can hold his mic up.
dude.
Nixon, dude, here. Here, this from Aunt Cindy.
Dude, if I ever came home and saw my kid just wearing that and playing Fortnite, I swear to God, I did my job well as a father. All right. If he's comfortable enough where I came home and he's like playing Minecraft.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm glad I saved the instructions, Todd, for you to see what I bought.
Yeah.
So yeah, my haul came in right before Christmas. This is probably not going to be up by Christmas, but yesterday was Christmas and we're recording today.
Christmas,
yeah. So if we talk about anything Christmas, just remember what I said, because it's still fresh in our minds.
Yeah.
So Todd,
we're big Christians over here.
Yeah, we're Christians. Todd's
So
son got the big gift.
He got
man.
the big
I saw
gift,
it
dude.
online. Yeah,
I
he
gave
posted.
him up for adoption. You know, I did the best I could for him this Christmas.
But no, seriously though, I'm glad that you picked up your PlayStation, because did you tell the story about where it was going?
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, you know what? I'm getting him a PlayStation for Christmas. I'm getting it. He's a good boy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, a little too young, I think, for a PlayStation. He does have the other PlayStation, though.
Right.
And he plays, and I got his report card, and it was perfect all the way around. He's, like, outstanding in everything. In math, like, super outstanding. And then, like, the note was, he's such a pleasure and role model and has heart in everything he does.
That's right. Heart in everything he does.
Dude, heart in everything he does.
I know.
Unlike me, where it's a hard on in everything I do. It must be that being a good person skips a generation. That's not true, because my parents are not. What am I talking about?
Listen, you are a good. You know what, Todd takes care of his kid.
I'll take care of my child.
He does.
Why did I
He
say
does.
that like a black person?
I don't know, but yeah, Todd is was solo for a bit, and with the custody, and he does it all.
Sometimes
and
you got to step up to the game.
I got to hand it to you, Todd. I'm impressed with you.
Well, you know what? There's nothing to be impressed about. You just do what you do, dude.
Yeah, but
you
a lot of people don't.
Dude.
But a lot of people don't.
I don't even I can't understand that within every fiber of my being, because
that's
everything.
Why, right.
It's like it's that boy comes first, no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, even though I know I'm gonna suffer as far as like other things that I need as a person, because I have to put so much into him. So it's like it's draining. That's why it's a 2-person fucking job. All right? Why do we got one over here? This is a 2-person. I told Tony this is a 2-person job. That's why you need 2 parents.
Right.
You know?
And
so
you're
exhausting.
not young.
All right. Thank you for throwing. I know you can. I think about that every 4 minutes. I think about how old I am, and then I think about, oh my God, I'm 4 minutes older now too.
No, but here's the thing. I mean, to be serious.
Let's be serious.
Maybe your age, having such a young kid, is better for the kid because you've learned many lessons, but you're fucking tired at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. If you want to get real.
Yeah.
In my 20s, let's say, I spent late nights fucking sleeping on fucking sidewalks, you know what I mean? Boxes and fucking the middle of I just lived. I was up all night, crazy. I'd go to work the next morning too, hungover, just fucked up, still tripping my face off. Oh, dude, I gotta go wash dishes at the fucking Jewish home or whatever I did, you know?
Yep.
And I think about it, I was like, oh, that energy, that party like energy was meant to be raising a child.
Yeah, right.
I was spending it getting high as fuck trying to get pussy. You know what I mean? But I instead, like, used all that energy as a wild man.
Yeah.
Then finally, when I had a kid, I was like, oh, dude, that's where I was supposed to be able to do the late nights and have this energy. But I would have been a shithead dad at that age.
Oh, yeah.
I was a fucking shooting
Right.
heroin
I
in my
mean,
neck.
at that age, you were not prepared, obviously, to have a child.
No,
For you, though.
That was the bottom point, though, for me, Cindy. That was the bottom. Yeah.
So you probably would have been
It was
okay
when
at
I was homeless and I was
35.
I was the bottom for some man. All right, come on, follow along with me a little bit on that one.
You was
Let
the
me- I
you
can't-
I
All right,
just
if we're gonna do a comedy podcast and I say bottom and you just
Bottom.
skip over that,
I know.
that's fucking. You know what? We'll be right back after this message, you
Listen,
guys.
The fact. All right, yeah, that was your bottom.
My bottom is I want to have a kid, and I was like a junkie and I couldn't. I found out that the girl I was with was Prego, and I was like, dude, that sucks, dude. I'm like, I want to have a kid, and so it crushed me inside the fact that we had to I had to have an abortion.
Yeah, but imagine though what would have come with the kid.
What would have came with the kid is probably hepatitis. I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah.
Right. A couple of lawsuits for having a baby that's addicted to heroin. I don't fucking know.
Damn, but there's a good possibility your kid be in jail right now. I hate to say it.
Right? If
Oh
I would
my
have had a kid
God.
then.
Right.
Oh man.
So-
See, that's why now I have a fucking puts heart in everything.
Yep.
Puts heart. So he got a PlayStation the 5.
Yep.
And let's not pretend like Dad doesn't get to play that either, though. Let's not pretend like it's just.
That's kind of a win-win.
It's kind of a win-win. I don't really play video games too. I don't have time. Video games take so long. Cindy, I don't know the last time you probably haven't played video games, honestly, since what? Fucking Space
No,
Invaders?
I was playing video games during the pandemic.
Oh, Animal Crossing. You said you were
Yeah,
playing.
and a little bit Fortnite with my kid, but I couldn't grasp.
Okay.
I didn't have the patience to learn.
Okay, so it's not
So
that
it's-
fucking long ago. But
Right.
what I'm going to say
But,
about video
what
games,
it is you've got to learn the whole fucking thing on top of it.
dude, I sit down there and I'm like, oh, is he watching a movie or is he playing a game right now?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? The sports.
You know how- right.
My ADHD. I'm like, dude, I'm playing just what's that? The Last of Us, the zombie one that's on HBO, right? And I want to play it, and I was like, it goes to a cutscene, and I'm like, it's been 14 minutes, and I'm like, now I don't want to play. I just want to watch a movie.
It is crazy. I spend more
I'm
time
a boomer.
Googling how to fucking get out of a situation than I do trying to get out.
Oh, I've done that before. That's
Yeah.
great. You can look up a walkthrough, and you're like, what, dude? It was behind the stair
The
right there.
whole
The whole time I had to
time.
just press up left behind the stair. Dude, I know it's dumb.
It's dumb.
But it's not the same.
But
Before-
them kids are smarter than us at that shit. Let's face it.
Yeah, like we had Donkey Kong. Like it was such a basic, like the movements were, everything was basic, but you had three chances. Mm-hmm. You're done.
I used to play Spyro with my kids. That was nice and easy. Do you remember
the little
dinosaur?
like the purple fucking flying.
Yeah.
He was like a dragon.
Yeah, I played video games with my kids. Yeah, all of them. I can't remember them all, but it was around Mario Kart age and all that.
Sure.
So
I got him the PS5, and good. He deserves it. He's a good little boy.
but you retrieved it.
See, you brought me right back.
I did.
Right? Thank
Yep.
God that I didn't have to worry about somebody else bringing it right back because it got delivered to my old apartment.
Yeah.
Okay? And let's just say my old apartment where my landlord was, Nixon. Like,
Old. Wasn't it two
oh, yeah.
apartments ago?
Now it's 2 apartments ago.
Yeah.
That's the place that Nixon calls the guy a curmudgeon. That lived there.
That's where it went.
He was a pack of Camel smoking a day curmudgeon.
Yeah.
He had AIDS.
Oh.
That's why I'd be a curmudgeon. He was a curmudgeon. But
Yeah.
just because you have AIDS doesn't mean you have to be a fucking curmudgeon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I know people that AIDS aren't curmudgeons.
True.
He was like fucking. He was like a really negative fucking Nancy.
Maybe he didn't know that there's he could still go out and get hit with the new drug that's out.
Yeah, I don't know. But he was fucked up though. You know what I
He
mean?
was sick. He was like,
I mean, I don't know. He had one arm that didn't work, and then he fucking had to wipe up his drool with his weird other hand.
okay, yeah.
But
that
he
sounds,
walked around.
yeah.
He looked like if David Spade got hit by lightning. Okay. So I had my PS5 delivered, and I'm like, sweet, he's gonna be so happy. And I look, and I'm like, oh shit, it's being delivered to my other address where there's plenty of people living there. Don't trust anybody. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
like, dude, now I gotta camp out. Like I'm
We're out and we're doing comedy.
We were at the Carlson.
We were doing a show and and Todd kept going, oh man, all right, it's being delivered. I got to keep an eye when it comes. I got to run over there.
I did. I went over there and I'm like, because I heard, it's going to be there soon, the little tracking thing. Yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So I was waiting. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a hold of FedEx and tell them. And by the time I had them switch it to Walgreens to pick it up, they're like, it's all set. You can pick it up at Walgreens. I'm getting to Walgreens, and they're like, it's been delivered to the house. I'm like, you cocksuckers. So now I had to fucking leave, go back over to the house if they already said it was there.
Right. And let's not, I mean, expensive. Like that.
It was gone. And it wasn't there. No, I'm kidding. That would have been a better ending.
It would have been. There goes my $1,000.
And I showed up, and it was a hot 30-year-old chick that had it. And she said, "Oh my God, you're cute." She's like,
"Come on in, I'm playing."
She's like, "I have a PlayStation 5 too."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, really quick, your kid was not into the goggle game. What is that thing called?
VR?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little too young, I think, to be throwing VR at him all the time. Like, I think that until you're like 12 or some shit, it's like really not good for this is what I understand.
Right.
It's really not good for their brain depth perception because it's still growing.
Oh, okay.
So like they can, but it's got to be a short period of time. So I've let them use the PlayStation 4 one. But like not.
I mean, I don't know how many games are on that. That seemed to come and then fizzle out real quick.
I don't know, dude. Quest is killing it right now. The Meta Quest.
That's what.
The MetaQuest is the one that's made that like Facebook makes or whatever.
And you can do comedy.
Yeah, that one's kind of sick because you literally you're not tethered by cords.
Right.
Dude, I punched the walls. I literally had the biggest cut and bruise down my fucking hand from playing VR like this. It's called like brawl, like bar brawl. And so, like, you're just in a bar, and these motherfucking, like, dudes just come and start jacking you and punching you. So you have to start punching them, and you have to really swing. Punching him back, and I was like, woo! And I didn't realize where I was, and I fucking smashed the shit out of the wall, dude. I had no idea how close I was. I had no idea, and just like
that's why they put warnings on them too.
Yeah, this one did not have like the little sensory.
Well, even if you had a warning, you got so into it, you probably fucking moved around.
Who the fuck are you warning?
You would have moved around the room regardless if they would have warned you.
If you warned me, I would have punched right towards the Warren Hayes.
All right. Well, we've learned. Okay. I know that during the pandemic they were doing comedy on those things, but I'm like, I don't know anything about this. So, yeah. So, you know what? I thought we would talk about getting old and like the shit that shit is going to be that you have to go through, right?
Okay, so, getting old. Now,
I mean, Todd and my girlfriend had a couple, my girlfriend just had a colonoscopy. And so,
you know what? Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Straight honest about something, and people are going to think I'm stupid for this. I didn't know women can have colonoscopies, to be honest with you. I had no idea. I was like, dude, they don't have colons. What the fuck? Well, what do they mean? That's why dudes come in their buttholes because they have the prostate, right? So I'm like, dude, then I found out a woman and I'm like, oh, maybe they're trans. I don't know. Maybe that's why they got to get I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay, now this is.
That's what I thought. So now I have to get my prostate checked because I'm a real man.
Well, no, you're getting a colonoscopy. That's not your.
See what I mean?
Your prostate, they check with the finger, dude.
Are they the same? They're not the same thing.
No, you have been getting your prostate checked for a long time, and you remember that.
Women don't have a prostate.
No.
But they have a colon.
Well, where do you think the shit comes from?
Oh, okay. So women... see, dude, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. When women tell me, they're like, I got to go get a colonoscopy, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck you talk colon? What do you mean you have had a colonoscopy?
So,
women don't poop is what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah. You keep believing that. So yeah, so Todd's going to be getting one.
I'm getting one.
Wait, did you ever look it up and see when you've got to do it?
It's coming up sometime in January.
January, okay.
Yeah, it's coming up in January.
Yeah.
And now, see, I've heard there's 3 different colonoscopy avenues you could take nowadays.
Oh.
You got the choice.
What's your avenue?
You got my avenue. fucking wide awake, fucking little grease on the finger.
You're going, you don't care. You're hardcore.
Yeah, I want to know.
Don't knock me out.
Don't knock me out.
I want to feel it.
Yeah, right.
I want to feel every minute. Todd, say it.
Yeah, you know how they put the little camera? I want them to actually put a real camera. Like one of those, like those NBC Letterman cameras. Now we're talking.
Yeah, high def, right up there, big one.
Right.
With an extension cord.
It's got extension cords coming out of it. It's got its own fuse box, for Christ's sake.
He wants to be awake.
Yeah.
Do not put me to sleep and take my joy.
Are you kidding? Right.
You don't even care for an opiate. You'll stay awake. For fentanyl, you don't even care.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait. They said I was like, I don't need opiates.
No,
you getting in my butt is my opiate.
That's my joy.
It is my opiate.
There's my joy.
That's right. I like shooting up things in my butt, whatever it is.
Well, when my girlfriend was talking to Todd, because she had the procedure done the last podcast we did, but she was fine. She was home. She was eating everything. It was no big deal. The hardest part of it is the prep. Preparing your butt.
Isn't that what you take when you get AIDS?
Well, you're going to feel enough.
Colon is okay.
No. But yeah, you're going to be drinking so much Metamucil, like Metamucil, like a bottle.
It makes you go poop. It makes you dookie.
It's going to be shooting out of your ass. Shooting.
What do you mean?
You are going to be. It's going to be.
I mean, like shit that I didn't even know. I'm like, Mick, I got it.
No, dude, stuff is going to come out that's probably been in there for years.
Like, dude, Popeyes. I haven't had that since fucking November.
You'll see one of those nuggets.
No. All the times I was hastily eating to try to get back to do something.
Man. But you're going to feel good because it's going to clean you out.
Oh, the Metamucil feels good because you just fucking just letting it rip.
Right. So you got to go until it's clear.
What do you mean? Oh.
You keep drinking and drinking until everything comes out clear, and then you don't eat nothing in the morning. Nothing from like noon.
You can't eat shit.
Can't eat shit because you're going to be a bench shitting. And then you're going to go in and they're going to shove that big ass camera.
They're going to, it's like an old VHS one.
Right up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a movie star, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. And, but if listen, I had one.
Oh, wait, you did?
I did here. I'm overdue, but I haven't gone back because the prep work scared me more than anything.
The Metamucil?
Dude, it's fucking brutal.
The Metamucil scared you?
Yeah, when I did that was way worse. And they said, look, we can knock you out for the procedure. I said, no, I want to watch. I'm not joking. I didn't have nothing. And I watched that camera go way up there.
Whoa, what you saw it go inside your... You were awake?
I was awake watching the monitor.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm no pussy.
Was it good? Did you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? How was it?
It was pretty cool to watch.
Really?
Yeah. The doctor was like, they found a polyp, and I saw it. I go, ooh, what's that? He goes, it's a polyp.
Isn't that a painting?
Yeah, it was a poke.
They found a poke.
It was beautiful.
Inside
oh my God, such beautiful colors.
Okay.
So they clipped it right there, but I watched.
Wow.
But Danielle got knocked out. She didn't know anything, but I want to see if you're going to be a man
and get knocked out.
You're going to get knocked out because you get fentanyl.
How do you know I'll get fentanyl?
I don't know. They gave it to her. Maybe they won't.
Yeah, if they find out I'm an ex-junkie, they might not.
Yeah, they might not. They'll probably just give you like a sedative, to relax you.
Fuck that. I want the fent. Give me the goddamn fent.
Don't say shit.
Don't just give. Well, I mean, like, don't treat me any different than you would any other person that walked in here. Just because I was a junkie. No, I don't like that shit.
Just because I was a junkie.
No, I'm serious. I don't like that stuff. When you go in there, sometimes like there's a medicine that you need, and they're like, well, me. And I'm like, dude, look, all right. Give me the fuck down.
Give me the stuff.
Just give it. You're about to have a thing up my asshole. Don't you know what I mean?
But I stayed awake because I'm nosy and I got to see everything. So
right.
But yeah, that's on you. But yeah, so this is what happens when
you're brown nosy.
children. This is what happens when you get old. You start to have a colonoscopy.
This is my first one.
Yeah.
I honestly always thought colonoscopy was the same thing as when the doctor sticks their finger up your butt, dude.
No.
I just thought when you got 50, they had to do it a little bit deeper because you're older.
And someone does have to bring you and has to drive you home and wait in there with you.
Really?
Yeah, you can't go alone.
My fluffer.
I told Todd I want to bring him because I'm going to come back with some stories.
Right.
Seeing Todd on the fentanyl.
Oh my God. I don't know. I wonder what it feels afterwards. Like, dude, are you like? I can tell something was in my fucking my butt. You think you can tell?
I don't remember. No, I don't think I remember.
Like, you wake up and you kind of look around and be like, feel a little like a little silly goose and just knowing. And do you shit? What do you after that? Do you shit more?
I think maybe it took like a day or two to shit again because it's got to go all through.
Oh, because you're out. You're cleaned the fuck
You're
out.
cleaned all the way.
I cannot wait to get cleaned out.
I know.
All
That's right. That's Danielle. That's what she was so excited. That was her favorite part.
All right, it's time for us we got to do our ads. This episode is brought to you by Metamucil.
Yeah, and I don't know the name of the pills.
Heroin.
Fentanyl. This episode's brought to you by fentanyl.
Somebody's not getting on YouTube this episode.
Yeah, but yeah, so there's one of the downs of getting old.
Yeah.
But I did want to
You want to talk about old? I could talk about pubes. Like that's a weird one.
No, but you know what? No, I'm talking like my favorite thing right now being at this age. It's not my favorite. It's the fucking biggest nightmare, dude. Is thinking you can still do something physical and you can't.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be like I'll be watching somebody like skateboard, and I'm like, oh. When I was a kid, the skateboards were, I had the badass, banana yellow.
Yeah, back when you were a kid, they weren't even like the skateboards they were in the 80s or 90s. They were these tiny little fucking literal banana
like
little
almost like that hard plastic,
And they were like half the size as they were now.
Like a cutting board material.
They weren't wood.
No.
They were like a hard plastic.
Yes. Hard plastic, yup. And but I remembered like I would do all kinds of little tricks on that piece of shit. Damn, I'd have been something if I was skateboarding now. With my kids were.
I was never good at skateboarding. I was not. I trip now over the easiest shit. I fall constantly. I talked to a dude that I haven't talked to in 30 years at a funeral the other day, and he's like, "Dude, I still remember the funniest shit in my entire goddamn life is that." You were falling in a crowd at work. He was like my boss, and he's like, oh, it's just Todd must be just joking around. He said from one side of the building to the other, you fell and knocked every fucking thing. He's like, to this day, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I wish they would have put the freaking cameras back then.
Yeah.
Todd would have been on America's with the funniest videos. You'd have won the $10,000 prize.
I wasn't skateboarding. Not at all.
By the way, Todd just keeps sucking that vape and choking. Just keeps on sucking that vape.
Dude, I was just sick, all right?
He was. That's true. He was. All right. But okay, yeah. So those skateboards were crazy back when I was a kid.
They were.
But when I watch it on TV, I used to think I can do that. Now my daughter had that longboard. Right? It was like $200.
Yeah.
And the street that I'm on right now is a hill. And they used to longboard down and make me drive all the way to the bottom, and they grab the car and I pull them all the way back up, right? Almost like when we used to ski.
Right. Yeah. I know people that do that with the skateboard. So you did that though with your daughters.
I got on it. I swear to God, Todd, 2 houses. I almost fell and killed myself.
Oh, I thought you drove them.
No, they would go down the hill here, and then I would go to the bottom and pull them back up, and then they go back down.
And then one time you were like, you know what, I'm gonna do this.
Dude, I could do, if you could have saw my tricks I did on that cutting board with wheels.
Come on, Cindy.
Todd, I couldn't even go 2 houses.
Wow.
So, in your head, we always think we're my roller skates would screw onto my sneakers with a fucking key. You know that song? I got a brand new pair of roller skates.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You roller skated, obviously, too. So you were. Did you play sports then?
I couldn't play sports.
You're the only thing you're doing good is doing kick flips on a tiny skateboard.
I would do my skateboard. I would do. You know what? There wasn't sports when I was in school. There wasn't sports for girls. Like they didn't. There was no. I used to do tennis
they
against
had field hockey, probably.
Nah, I never heard of that shit when I was in school.
What?
No.
So what did the girls play? They all just had home ec?
Yeah, and then
What?
You know,
Softball. They had a girls softball.
Yeah, maybe, but I guess I wasn't in with that crowd.
Yeah, you were in the. What were you?
The drugs.
You were in the like, hey, let's go smoke cigarettes across the street from the school before class.
No, I didn't have to. Dude, I could smoke in school when I was there. You could smoke in school.
Holy shit, that rules, dude.
I used to get out of class and light a cigarette in the hall and smoke it on my way to my next class.
Insane.
Because there was smoking lounges everywhere.
That was before my time.
Right, but it was so laxed that you could smoke outside the lounge, basically. You'd see a teacher and you'd snuff it.
That was right after my time, but I will tell you that they just switched that like when I almost got there. Because the courtyard at the school I was at, everybody's like, that's where you used to smoke. Yep. They still had one at West Veronica for a long time called The Cage, where they would let kids go smoke.
The Cage.
The Cage, dude.
West Veronica. All right, if no, people that you listen to this podcast, you're not from our area, that's where the wealthier children went.
Yeah. The nicey schools.
I was at East High with a metal detector.
Dude, I taught at one of those schools, dude.
Oh, I know you have. I know. And you know.
With the tattoos and the piercings and the knuckle tattoos, like me going there and teaching is like, I've always felt like they were looking at me like pretentious as hell, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you can pretend like you're better than everybody else, but I see that your kid's still a fucking retard. Okay?
And but you know what? I did go to a pretty pretentious school in 9th grade, and those kids had way better drugs than when I got kicked out and ended up in the city. They had more money.
Right.
Yeah. So parents out there, just because if you're sending your kid to a school that costs a lot, remember they can afford better drugs.
They can afford better drugs, and parents probably have better prescriptions that they can take from.
Very true. I'm so out of touch, though. I don't even know if the kids are still popping prescription pills. They are.
Yeah. Oh,
they are. Yeah. I mean, it's so expensive
I don't know
now.
I don't have my pulse fucking, on the streets or anything.
Right.
But I'm going to take a guess and say that, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Another funny thing now I'm noticing is that a lot of these Gen Zers are sober. It's like a big thing now.
Really?
They're sober. And I'm like,
what do you mean sober, though?
They're not drinking. You know why? Because they're all fucking high. Because weed is legal. And for the first time, I'm like, damn, I think liquor stores are taking a hit.
Yeah.
Even with like 25, 26, 27. I'm out in New York City, and they're all getting mocktails. It's a big thing now. They got a whole menu with just mocktails.
I think that's cool.
No, I've never drank because I'm allergic.
I'd rather see people smoking fucking some cannabis.
It's totally with you on that, 100%.
Than people get drunk and act like pieces of shit. You know what I mean? I understand not all people, but even the best of people I've seen in certain situations on alcohol were fucking dipshits.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that. Any time if I look back in my whole life, there are the times where I'm like, did the most stupidest shit. It's because I was fucking drunk.
Yep. Think about it. You didn't. I used to always say this to my kids.
I never got arrested fucking sober.
Yeah. I used to say this to my kids. I'm like, do you see people punching each other out high on weed? No. You go to a bar, they're beating each other's ass. I'm like, all they're doing on weed is like, yeah.
Can you imagine? It's like if you go to like a dispensary, you're not going to see people start beating each other up.
Yeah. Like a hookah lounge or whatnot.
Exactly.
It's, Mom, when we were in New York City.
No, it's true. It's true. Everybody's
'Cause
fucking high
my
as
kids
shit.
know I don't drink because I'm allergic, and they're like, Mom, why don't you get a mocktail? And I'm like, what? The whole fucking back of the menu was drinks and then all mocktails. I'm like, what's up? And they're like, oh yeah, a lot of people don't like the whole sober.
Yeah, there's a lot of California sober people out there.
California sober, exactly.
Which I think is fine, man.
But I didn't really ever think.
I'm California
I mean, I think
sober.
the older people are keeping the alcohol business alive, but they're probably losing a little on the bottom end, the youngers.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so too. You're not. I mean, you got some old alcoholics that have been well into it for years. They're not gonna anytime. You have drinking is not going anywhere.
No.
Watch any fucking football Sunday. It's people are just getting or drink. You know
so
what I mean?
maybe when these kids that are doing the whole sober thing now, say between the age of 21 and 30, they'll go back to drinking maybe when they're 30. So they'll get them back. It could be a trend right now because weed's so, a lot of people are taking edibles are huge.
Yeah.
For the older, you know what I mean? I'm 18, 19-year-olds.
Well,
they're probably
that's
still
because
drinking.
it's so much easier for even 18, 19-year-olds to get like edibles and weed. So it's like we used to spend hours to try to find somebody who was 21 to buy us beer. Now getting weed is so easy. It's like, why spend that time when they could? And everybody plays video games and shit now. So they just get high and fucking.
I know
play video games.
it is. I guess for the first time I realized, I'm like I really thought about
Right.
the generations, and I'm like, oh, I guess they're not drinking like when we were kids. That's for damn sure, and doing stupid shit like getting a clog.
What you talk about the clog? Okay, so we're talking about discussing how we've gotten hurt before.
Yeah, right.
And when I was a kid, my first time I ever to get stitches, like go to the emergency room, throw the stitches in, is I was playing in the backyard with this girl, all right, Dina Duckowitz.
Ooh,
Duckowitz.
Dina Duck. That's
Dude,
a double D.
She had very large boobs too, which is great. I'm kidding. She was like, I don't even know how old she was. Probably 9 at the time.
Probably
or
9,
10.
you fucking pedophile.
She's 9, but she had double D's. No. So we were playing in the backyard, and she was swinging on the swings, like the little playgrounds in the backyard, the fucking
metal and the concrete.
Sometimes they're rusted or whatever.
Right. The higher you go, they lift out of the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's swinging back and forth on this. We're having some fun, and she said to me, she's like, I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but I feel like she did. She was like, if you walk in front of me, she's like, I'm gonna kick my clock. Maybe she didn't. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but either way, the fucking chick flicked off her wooden claw.
The wood candies. Those were candies.
I'm talking like a bitch just came from Holland. All right? I'm like, you can hear this bitch walking from fucking 2 miles away with this shit. Right? Like, I don't know why. I don't even know why it's 90 degrees outside. We're playing on a swing set, and you got to be wearing the heaviest shoes. Like, you must be strong leg girl because you're fucking swinging that shit, and those things are huge. All right? So I walk in front, and out of nowhere, all of a sudden I see Clog, lead foot, just smash me dead center right in the forehead, dude. Fell to the ground, put my head up. I got blood all over, and my parents had to run outside, and like, what happened? And I'm like, she hit me in the head with a clog, and they're like, "Did she kick you?" I'm like, "No, it fell off her foot," which was so I had to get fucking stitches all up. And to this day, whenever I see old Double DD, I see her online sometimes years later. I was like, "Don't you ever forget you fucking hit me in the head with a clog."
Yeah. Now you know what I want to rebut. I bet she can't even swing like that anymore.
Hell no.
No, that's another thing. Have you ever gone to where I had my friend's kid?
I fucking still bust a swing.
Are you sure?
What? I go with Nick. Nick, I got a 9-year-old.
Oh, okay. So you're sure? You go really high like you
Sister,
used to?
I'll go over that bar. I'll scare motherfuckers.
See, I would hurt my ass with those. I would poke my finger in the chain. I think I could swing.
Hell no, dude. I mean, where I would fuck up though is last time. You know how you jump off when you're not. You gotta try to jump off. You don't wait for it to come to a close. As an adult, you don't jump off anymore.
No,
you don't jump off. You don't land.
Your feet just skid on that dirt until
and then you just kind of
come
slow
to a
down.
stop.
Because when you're a kid, you jump off and you twist your leg and you're like, oh, fuck it, dude, let's go play fucking Smear the Queer or whatever we called it back then. You know, I didn't care. Now I tried to go do it. And I was like, oh, dude, Nixon, hold on, buddy.
Yeah, right.
You know, right. Then I had to walk home with my freaking knee
Did you
up.
know immediately you couldn't do it, or did you try to jump that one time?
Oh, no, I jumped like that. Fuck yeah. Like, this is what you do.
Then you were like, oh, shit.
I said, as soon as I landed, my body was like, bitch, you are not fucking 14 anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I tumbled.
See? That's what I mean. It's crazy.
I know, I tumbled. And it's always like, I'm like pretty old to have a 9-year-old. So everybody's like, oh, the kid's grandfather.
Grandpa
looks like
just
Grandpa fell. Oh, my God. What an idiot. He tried to jump off that. What is that GenX Sean Connery dude looking on the ground over there?
See? That's all part of that. That's it. You know, it's when you get old, man, you think you can do shit. You have not learned a lesson.
Yeah, but the clog thing that happened to me when I was a kid. Dude.
Yeah,
that was insane.
But there's no way she's gonna be able to do that again.
I know.
I know.
I hope not. I hope she lost her. I hope actually she lost a foot, so she can't right now.
So another fine example. You know, when I was younger, I used to be able to bust a move. Okay.
What do you mean, like dance?
I could dance.
Really?
I was like, you know, it was like in the 70s.
Yeah.
And we listened to
Disco?
like disco, the funk, like hot, you know, Rick James and Mary Jane. Right, you know? So
disco with fun.
Yeah, burn.
Disco.
So I couldn't think of a song to come out to over the weekend, right? I was at the Funny Bone, and when you're featuring, you get to come out to a song, you know. Pick your own.
Yeah.
So, of course, I pick Brick House.
Okay.
Because in my mind,
yeah,
I'm coming out like goddamn Shaka Khan.
Right.
I'm coming right.
Right, you're bringing that shit. You're backing that shit up.
I am bringing it.
Bringing it.
Yeah.
Right. Cause she's a brick. Yeah.
So now now they're like, oh yeah, right? We're gonna play my song in, right? So I'm coming up. I'm like, she's a brick. I'm swinging my merch. I'm up there. She's a brick.
Oh, you're feeling it.
The fucking crowd is dying.
Oh, they dig it.
Oh, the crowd was dying.
I thought you were going to go the opposite and be like, you were out there and you thought you were the shit. And then all of a sudden everybody was like, who the fuck? What's happening?
No. The crowd was cracking up because I can bust a move for a white girl and look ridiculous at the same time, right? So I'm like, I'm a man. I'm like,
you're fucking it. Oh, all right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
nasty.
I'm holding my bag.
Yeah.
I'm holding the mic stand for now. And that killed it, right?
Yeah.
So I did, you know, and now I got a new opener. I think it's working for me. But man,
would you open up with Brick House every time?
And I mean, if I'm featuring, I'll open up with a good song, and I'll just be like, no, I used to open to Baby Got Back. You know, when Baby Got Back.
Do I know
and then
that?
I would, so I would get the mic and I'd be like, baby just broke her back. Hold on. You know,
right.
That was, you know, but so at any rate, I really thought I could bust a jam, man. It was like within 2 minutes, my knees were done.
That was it. You were done.
Done.
You're like, I might do this every show. And then
they were all clapping. I'm like, all right, that's enough. I can't even fucking do it for the applause, man.
Right.
Damn, I can't wait to get my new knees though.
You get paid and Ben Gay.
Yeah, right. Night. Oh, of course the headliner came out and said this microphone smells like pussy and Ben Gay. It was a good one though.
Okay.
You know, I liked it. You know.
Yeah, that's good.
He ripped out.
He just stole my joke.
Did you do that?
No, just now.
Ah, for now on. Well, if you ever get to the point where I follow you, you can use that. But until then, son, you remember who follows. I'm just fucking with you, but it's true. No, I'm just
Jesus Christ.
When the day comes that I open for you.
See how smart? She's a smart ass. You never know.
You can grab that microphone and talk about
pussy and Ben
Gay.
Hey, I got who's got the Jew blood here? Me. That means automatic connections to Hollywood.
That's true.
Everybody.
That's true.
Everybody.
Listen, at this point, I don't give a shit who opens for who, as long as we fucking get out there. Between the two of us, I'll open for your ass. I don't care.
Are you kidding me? I know.
I do not care. But lately we've been doing pretty equal time on the shows, so we're pretty even right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm trying to get back out there. I think this 2024 is the year.
Yeah, 2024. So yeah, we're gonna.
2024. We're gonna come to a town near you.
That's right.
And by you, we mean the 3 people that are listening are already from Rochester.
Don't you worry. We are going to make our way. So, yeah, that was, the knees, the dancing, So on February, in 2 weeks, I go for my appointment to see when I'm getting my knee replacement.
So you're getting both or just one?
No, one at a time.
One at a time.
Yeah. But I'm like, I'm kind of excited. I'm fucking nervous as hell because, fuck, that's huge.
All right, well, let me just tell you.
Yeah.
I just had a neck replacement pretty much.
Yeah, let's talk about your injury.
I have a neck. I have a new neck.
He's got a new neck.
I literally just wore everything down from giving so much head while I was homeless.
And sleeping on a cardboard box.
And sleeping on a cardboard box. There was a lot of neck motion back and forth, And the doctor was like, whoa, buddy.
Listen, dude, you sucked way too much dick.
If you're going to keep on this path, we need to put metal in your... So now, I'm like an AI fucking homeless cock-sucking fucking superhero.
But not to... just so people know that Todd is doing so much better.
Okay.
I meant to tell you that when I saw you on stage.
You mean comedy-wise?
No. your motion and you were like,
oh yeah, for a while
because it was so like you were on stage like turning your whole body for the longest.
My head had to move wherever my body went because I had no neck muscles. I had to wear that neck brace for months and months.
Yeah,
I still have it. I was like, I want to throw it out.
Nah, keep that for memory.
I like smelly and everyone's home. It reminds
me of that Percocet they were giving me.
Oh, remember that depression and fentanyl they were giving you?
Remember all that Percocet? And Todd was texting me every day screaming, I'm an addict again. I'm like, shut up.
Dude, it sucked, man. They're like, here's some fentanyl for you. But I will say, though, before that, like, the nerve pain I had was I would cry. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Like, it was so bad that I couldn't think or do anything else in the world. It just hurt so bad. All I could do is just like take some fucking. They gave me gabapentin or some shit.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
And I'm just like, I was literally dying.
No, but now when I seen you, I was thinking about that the other day when I saw you up on stage. I was like, you're getting all that back.
It's all back, baby.
No, but but you seriously, you're moving 100%. I mean, you still got pain, or you good?
In my heart. Yeah, that's never going away. The surgeon was so hot that did my surgery for that, and I know he saw my small, cold operating room penis. You know it's cold in there.
Did they put the catheter in? Or did you have to have a catheter? Yeah.
I must have, right?
How long? Did you get up right away after surgery and pee? No, they made you lay there.
Yeah, no. And the first time I peed, I was like, it burned a little. I was like, oh, man, I want to fucking burn a little bit.
That's why. Yeah, you probably did. Because I don't know if they were letting you up the minute you woke up.
Well, you know what they told me? The anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know that we got to give you a lot of opiates for it to work.
Did they
and
really?
I was like, I used to be an addict. You think he's like, well, that's why he's like, you still have a super high tolerance to opiates to this day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He said they had to pump me more than they would normally would
to knock you out,
to fucking get me fucking,
Yeah, I'm guessing you had a catheter because the surgery was your neck.
I had an aunt catheter. She was cool.
Did you? Aunt catheter?
Aunt Kath.
Was she skinny?
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like crawling up inside. All right, let's just move.
But yeah, no, Todd, getting old sucks, dude.
It does. It's the balding.
Yeah.
It sucks. My follically challenged. That's how I feel. I feel like it hurts an ego. Is
it really? I mean, no. I mean, because so many guys like just shave their head now, even if they have fucking hair.
No, they don't. If they shave their fucking heads because they're going bald and they're lying.
It's very thin.
It's very thin. Any dude that's got a hot, like, here's an example for you. I'm on Instagram, and like now that I'm older, like I'll get fucking like an ad for like some zaddy that's like cut with a 12-pack with a long all gray beard, and it's like you can fucking turn yourself into this fucking sexy old man, right?
And he's got the beard stopped.
Yeah, and the beard is
no
like
head.
great, but then the hair, he's got like the nicest gray thick hair, and I'm just like, that's why he look. I mean, he obviously had a great body too, but when you're old and you got that like that long white beard, if you have thick hair on top,
You look younger.
you can pull it off in a cooler way. If you don't and you're bald and you got the gray on the bottom, you're not. You're gonna look old, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm gonna kill myself when I get home tonight. I'm gonna poison myself with Just for Men and fucking.
Okay, so if you could afford, how do they do a fucking hair transplant?
Well, it's a few different things. I think one they do is they take follicles from your fucking ass or your leg hair, I don't know, arm hair,
Yeah.
and they literally put that shit like right in.
One by one.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a fucking
Or a
one person just going one. I think that there's got to be a way to do.
I don't even know how it works, but I wonder. I mean, it's funny because one of the comics I follow, he does a ton of material about getting his transplant.
Yeah.
And he left the country to do it because it was way cheaper.
Really?
Yeah. And he does a whole bit on it and the whole thing. And I was like, I wonder, like, how they fucking do that.
I would do it. I would not be like, and I don't have like a bad bald head shape either. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not a weird shaped bald head.
No, you got a good head.
I mean, you know what I mean? I give good head also.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's just that, I would like to also be able to have hair when I wear certain outfits. That sounds so gay.
Well, because you wear your cap all the time, but you're cool. You're dressed. The what's that cap you wear? You look nice in that.
Oh, like the paperboy one?
Yeah, that looks nice when you're dressed up.
Yeah, I think it's because I always wear a hat. I feel very uncomfortable without a hat. I feel
But you look. I'm so
vulnerable.
used to you in a hat. You look the best in a hat.
I know I can't help it but not wear a hat. So I've been wearing a hat my whole life. People say that. Maybe it's the chicken or the egg.
Do you think wearing a hat makes your hair fall out?
I don't know. I think it's yours. It's not.
Oh, okay.
You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
Well, we've
I don't think it
touched
helps.
on that.
All right. There you go.
There we
See,
go.
we're
There
informative.
we go. We've
learned
learned
things.
Anybody got any? Brought to you by Hair for Men.
Hi, I'm Tom Bosley, and not only am I bald, but I'm also a piece of shit.
If anybody wants to sponsor us, if we ever make it big,
Yeah.
I willingly Hair for Men.
I would do
please.
the tattoo thing though, dude.
Let's
do the
talk
fucking tattoo.
about the tattoo.
I would do the little fucking.
The bum 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 bum
Do
bum.
they
bum.
just literally shade your head like?
Somebody in Rochester is learning it. I will do a shout out to them.
Who is it?
Maybe Easy Tiger.
Really?
I gotta double check. But if not, you guys, if you want to get your eyebrows done, Easy Tiger, Tori, the absolute best in Rochester.
So I could have him get my hairline back a little bit.
Yeah. I follow the Instagram page of the people who started it, and they have a school
Really?
where they teach people.
Really?
And they do it in slow motion. You should watch. It's so cool.
I've watched
it's like
it before.
Bing, 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 like that.
Yeah, I've seen that shit. It looks like they're sewing somebody's head.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. The problem is like I'm getting old and you have gray. So it's like, what are you going to give me? One spot that's going to be up here that's going to be...
Yeah. It really works well for someone like me. Like, I have thinning hair right now. It's starting to come back.
You can fill it in.
But they do your scalp, so you can't notice it as bad.
Yeah.
Which they do a lot of men's scalps that are thinning. But then I'm like, if your hair all falls out, you're going to have like these...
Yeah, right.
Not for me, right,
shit.
yeah. My hair falls out in cycles. Like it's all growing back again. It's so
you're
bizarre.
a werewolf. It's
No,
when
I
the
don't
full
know.
moon comes
Yeah,
out.
I don't know, man. It must be something with when you get old. Women, like if,
Yeah, it's called menopause, dude.
Nah, I'm past that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so,
I'm fucking
okay.
yeah.
Now you're
I'm almost
menopause.
close to the
the death.
grave. So another thing about getting old, let me tell you really quick about a realization I had.
Okay.
So my mother, we were talking, and she's like, yeah, you know, do you have Social Security yet? I'm like, what? I'm fucking Social Security?
You mean, like, get Social Security?
Yeah, you know what I mean? She's like, do you get it?
You're
I'm like,
close to getting it?
I'm like, Mom,
You are, right?
I'm not close to Social Security. Like, that's for old people. Dude, I looked it up. I get it next year. Another realization, kids.
Dude, you get, and you'll get fucking 40-cent coffees from fucking McDonald's now.
Oh no, I'm part of the AARP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got that. I got my magazine in my card a
You're
long time ago.
part of the gay AARP,
You
really.
should wait. You're 50.
Don't gloss over my gay AARP joke.
You should be getting it. You should be getting your card. It's 50.
I've already got it.
Oh, you got it.
I mean, I didn't pay for it.
No, it's free.
It's not free. They're like,
all right. Well, I got they solicit me.
They send you something with a card, and they're like, oh, there's a card in here.
You
and
could turn it on.
Oh, there's William Shatner's on the front sick or whatever the fuck.
But it's still a realization.
It is.
Like,
but I haven't done it yet
man.
because I'm fucking.
I don't need that shit. I don't got
fucking
it.
want
But
that
anyway, I went on the Social Security website and I looked and I'm like, oh my God, I'm old. That was perfect for the pod this episode.
It's there.
When you realize you're old enough to get Social Security.
I know. Dude, you probably can't wait to get that whole $63 a month.
Oh my God. The things I'm going to do with my $473.
You get head tattoos.
I got to live on that. That's cat food, bitch. I'm going to be eating cat food.
Oh, I thought yeah. Well, you know what? My dad put cat food in his sandwich once at work. Because he worked at 3M.
Oh my God, I haven't heard
my dad
that
worked at
in
3M.
Ages. 3M.
He worked at 3M and he bought his lunch and this dude kept on eating my dad's lunch. So my dad got pissed. So he made like a tuna.
Dad's a vindictive.
Dude, my dad's
toothbrush.
My dad
so go ahead.
Is a fucking piece of work.
He's vindictive.
Dude, he made a lunch just like his normal lunch, but filled with the sandwich was cat food, like mixed up like tuna, snacks, everything, and fucking the dude ended up taking it, and I mean, probably didn't eat it. You know what I mean?
Probably took a bite and was like,
took a bite, and he was like,
Do you think your dad ever would get pissed at your mom and just jerk off in her conditioner bottle?
No, but I did. That was the first thing I ever fucking tried to masturbate with.
The first thing you used it, but you didn't jerk off in the
No, my
bottle.
dad's hand. I used my dad. No. That was the first thing I ever tried. No, it was a conditioner.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's what I picked.
I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're one of hundreds of young boys that grab that.
I didn't even have pubes to make it fresh and make it nice. I had nothing back then, you know?
Listen.
And then I just walked around with a conditioner-y ass fucking dick for the rest of the day.
I guarantee you your father in the mom's conditioner when he got pissed. The toothbrush was in his ass.
Dude.
The conditioner was
his ass.
Yeah. No, the conditioner. Yeah. And he fed you fucking cat food.
You know he peed in her lemonade.
Did she drink lemonade?
I'm sure when he served it to her. She's like, why does this taste more like Genesee cream ale, Ron?
Todd's.
I remember one time my dad and my mom got into a fight because my dad had a canker sore.
Yeah.
You know, canker
yeah,
sore.
Right.
Canker sore sucks.
Right.
He came home from work and, my mom made dinner and she made chili dogs, dude.
Oh.
She made chili dogs. And my dad had a canker sore. He picked the chili dog up, threw it against the wall. Chili dog just fucking all going down the wall. And I told you I had a canker sore. Now keep in mind, the song Jack and Diane came out not that much after. Now I'm tired of chili dogs. So every time I hear that song,
you have a flashback.
I think about fuck Jack and Diane. Ron and Gail were fucking, there's a little ditty
about Ron and Gail. Ron had a canker sore. Gail made chili. Todd's sitting at the table, crying like a little baby.
And now he's got PSD and gonna do heroin someday.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, life goes on.
Yeah, so fuck Jack and Diane.
Yeah, no. But you know, what am I?
Can I ask you something about
What?
Jack and Diane? Though,
Yeah. Well,
this is kind of an interesting. Do you know? You obviously know the song.
Of course, right.
You just sang it.
Right.
That song is about two young kids just outside. They're fooling around, boyfriend, girlfriend, fucking around, right? What does it mean? He's outside. He's feeding. He's got his hand between her knees, right? And he's feeding her with the other hand or something the chili dog. That's how the lyrics go, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were insinuating. And now you just said that, and it just, you know, I didn't even think of it then.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it was, though. Now that you say that.
He's got my hand between his knees, and he's feeding her a chili dog.
Hand between a knee.
Yeah.
Feeding a chili dog.
Yeah.
I mean, why the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, they tricked
and
us like this. Tricked me.
Dude. I know, that's amazing. I can't believe that, dude. Well, you know what? I think you guys might get some fucking use of that.
I want to close with one canker sore story that I'll never forget.
Let's do it.
We had a show together. This was probably pre-pandemic, and you were flipping out.
Wait,
for
me?
The show.
Me?
Yeah, and didn't you say I got a canker sore? And you said I have a.
Okay.
Wait,
I mean, this sounds right.
It was funny. I remember, like, you were
like, bugging out.
Did I
throw a fucking hot dog against the wall?
No. You said it like I have a like a sports injury, but for a comedian, because you were talking
like
funny.
tore your ACL.
I was laughing so hard. I'm like, I was like, Todd, you got to say that on stage. You know, you were like, I got canker sore.
Right.
It's killing me. I can't believe I got to go on stage. It's like a sports injury for a comic.
Dude, it is. Canker sores are the worst. I got to buy like a thing of those little things that numbs your tongue up a little bit, and it's like 3 seconds of like, oh my God, it doesn't hurt. Then all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm going to talk into an existence right now. I swear to God, I'm so mad.
No. Don't eat no pot. Don't eat anything acidy. Don't bite the side of your mouth. But yeah, so all of you, I just want you to know that canker sore story about his dad just reminded me about his.
So I'm also a bitch with a canker sore. So
athletic comedy. And he's like, I got the worst thing that could happen to a comic before a big show.
Dude, it's true. It's like a quarterback fucking spraining his elbow or some shit before, dude.
It was the worst. I never thought of it, and I laughed so hard because I have bitten the side of my mouth before shows or my tongue, and I'm like, oh man, hopefully they don't notice or like gotten some dental work or
Oh yeah. I do that when I get hungry and start eating my face before the show.
But I will never. That was brilliant when you told me you had the worst injury a comic could have.
It's true, man. It is goddamn. Anytime I listen to this, if you have a canker sore,
anyone that's got to speak.
If you have herpes, I swear to God, if you have a toothache, I don't know. Maybe you got fucking throat cancer. Whatever the fuck it is, I'm here for you, and I love you.
He understands. He understands the comic injury. All right, I think we've covered it all.
Degenerate Boomer at Todd Gursslin at Cindy Arena Comedy.
Yes, follow, like,
come say
subscribe, rate. Leave a rating.
Yeah.
Rate us a 5-star. If you don't like it, just fucking scroll on.
I don't like rate jokes. I don't like rate jokes. We're telling rate jokes on this. All right, let's go. That's good. Peace. Thank you.
Bye-bye.